Hey everybody, I figured we'd do a check-in on this little warm tower that we got here. So yeah, they're doing a thing. You tell I haven't been in a while. Got cobwebs on it, whole 9 yards. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna set a new tray. So we've been double traying it for just a little bit here. So I figured maybe we just go on and pop this tray up. And we know we got some stragglers, but it's okay. And so not many, there's a couple in there. So what we're gonna do, let's see, height change, all right, yeah. What we're gonna do is we're gonna integrate the third bin. That's all that came with it was 3 bins. And so we're gonna integrate this third bin in and see how that does. And it should help get the population leveled out and give them a little bit more room to run. They've already ran through these couple little bins already and gotten them knocked down already and pretty much processed. So I just figured if we'd set this bottom bin, I'm gonna take them down and not up. Down seems easier, and so that's what we're gonna do. So before we put this bin in, I'm gonna do a little feeding on it, give them some incentive to drop down. What do you think about we put this in the camera for you? Yeah. Oh. So all right, there we go. There's the new tray. It's got a piece of cardboard on the bottom, fresh bedding. That's my little secret blend of the natural cardboard, leaf, mulch, compost, and coffee grounds. Yeah. And so we're gonna give them this little feed in here, right? Try to give them a little bit of an incentive to come down and see us sometime. So that's what we're gonna do there. And unlike what I usually do, I am not gonna cover it. I am literally gonna shove this next tray in on top of it. And pull this one out. We'll have a look at the top bin. This is the white tray that we put in. It used to be the bottom bin. It is now the number 2 bin. So I don't know if you remember, this bin was nothing but a piece of cardboard and cardboard bedding and natural bedding. And we've got nothing but beautiful castings now. They're doing a heck of a job. And all I loaded this thing with, I think, was hatchlings out of the bins that I had that were hatching. And there may be some adults. There's probably some adults in here now, for sure. But yeah, that's a pretty good little fair amount in that one. And so let's check the top one. I don't see any hanging out at the bottom of it like it was on this one. So I don't know if they migrated fully or not. Let's see what's in here. Let's see, we gotta adjust the camera angle again. No, yeah, we do. Alright, so that's loud right there. Alright. So, I mean, it's looking good. It's looking good in the hood here. I mean, they're in here. I see them. They're running. Yeah, they're definitely running from me. So, anyway, it's okay. They'll figure it out or they won't. Either way, it doesn't matter. We can harvest this tray by itself. I don't need them to all go down in the bottom anyway. But there's still a fair decent amount of worms in here. So yeah, they're stubborn little things, and they'll work it. Like I said, they will eat their castings 2 to 3 times if they don't have anything to eat. They are really resilient. Everybody's freaking out. Oh, I don't leave my worms in the castings and this and no. They're okay. Trust me. They're all right. So you got to really screw up to kill them, and the main thing to do that is to either overwater them or underwater them. You about can't starve them to death, I tell you that. The feeding part just really helps them regulate the population. Unlike humans, they figured out, hey, we can't have so many people around here and we won't have any food. And so they cut back on reproduction, on space, and available food. So, yeah, it ain't bad. It's still good looking here too, but man, that's some awesome stuff. And I'm gonna tell you, that was quick. That was real quick, especially that bottom tray. I mean, the number 2 tray now, the white tray. I did it to give some relief off of them going down in that bottom drain tray. And they went down in there and just demolished that. They ate the piece of cardboard I had for the blocker on the bottom, and every bit of that bedding, they turned it straight into castings. So this is an awesome little investment. $45, I think is what it was. Yeah, this has been really awesome and really fun too. So, and it's producing great. Somebody had a little apartment, or like I said before, kids or something, this would be awesome for some kids to get started in. And then you can get them addicted to it, and then you go to Walmart and buy you 28 quart totes and start, and then go get a bathtub out of a old job or something, bring it home, fill it up full of bedding, and then put all your worms in it and start cutting 55-gallon drums in half. And yeah, that's how it goes. Yeah. If you get your kids addicted to worms, you'll never have to worry about them getting on drugs. I can tell you that now. Yeah, they won't have time and they won't have money to get on it, which just doesn't cost a lot to do. You can do it for free just about. So, but yeah, this is the, alright, so this is the little worm tower thing that started like that. And then, like I said, if you get carried away with it, you see the tower, right? It's sitting on 128 quart, but there's, yeah, I got to get back over here to get them all in the shot. That's one row. There's 2 rows. And there's a 3rd row. And there's actually one here. And we got some fresh bedding. And then you wind up with bins stacked on top of bins, on top of 55-gallon drums cut in half. And you just, yeah. But yeah, you start small and then go big, right? So that's what you do. So that's it right there. Just get suckered in with this thing here. eBay, Amazon, like $49 or whatever it was. And yeah, get them started with this, and then they'll get into all that, and they won't have time for anything but worms. So yeah, it'll be good. So alright, so that's it. Things looking good, everything's running, everybody's still alive. It's all going. It's amazing. I haven't touched this thing in a month. I haven't fed them. I haven't watered them. I haven't touched them. When I took this lid off right here, it could have been 50 dead worms in there, the funk or whatever. I don't know. It could have been anything, because I did not take his top off before this. I don't preset anything. I don't set my shots up. I don't do you like that. I give you 100% real. We either gonna make it or take it, but we ain't gonna fake it. So yeah, so like I said, I ain't touched this thing in forever, and they're still kicking right along. So yes, and that's like these bins over here. Besides, it looks like growing stuff inside of them. I haven't touched them either. So as long as we're still growing worms, I'll be happy with that. But let me see if you can look in this one here. Let me see. Can you see that one? It's got little plants growing in there, little sprouts, bunch of seeds or whatever, and they're in there. I just hope my worms, my babies are in there still doing good. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting. Like I said, I'm going to start cracking them open and going in and looking at them and see how they're doing. But it's been, I don't know how long it's been. It's been a while. It's been a month or more maybe. So I guess we'll see what the damage is, right? We'll see who's made it and who didn't. We'll go from there. You see the cobwebs on the bins, right? I don't know if you. Let me see. You see the cobwebs on the bins, right? Yeah, I have not been in them. We're gonna find out together. All right, dude. Listen, appreciate you tuning in. Have a great weekend. Do your thing. Always, always, always remember, you matter to me. You matter to somebody. So yeah, cool deal. Y'all have a great weekend. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment. Awesome. You know what it is. That's right. What? That's right. And we'll see you on the next one.